While our gang rides a fair amount around the state of North Carolina, we've never yet attempted the mountain bike park. Nothing like a few grown men trying something new and hopefully not hurting themselves. Here, hold my beer. What could go wrong? We packed up Friday afternoon to head to Beech Mountain, just outside of Boone, North Carolina. A quick 3 hours later we arrived, but the weather didn't look like it was going to cooperate. And nothing puts a damper on a bike trip weekend like getting rained out. Every serious rider knows the importance of carb loading before a big day, and we take that commitment extremely seriously. One of our favorite haunts for liquid carbing up is Appalachian Mountain Brewery in Boone, North Carolina. I mean, just take a look. What's not to love? Beer, pizza, friends. Our accommodations for the weekend were the lovely suites at the Four Seasons, which apparently have not been renovated since 1982. And it's also kind of reminiscent of The Shining. The rooms were clean, the air was fresh, and there was a bitchin' spiral staircase to boot. I got to even test out my new helmet. Saturday was ride day and started off like many mountain days do, cool and misty. Beech Mountain opens up at 10, so we did what anyone would do. We got there at 9:30 and talked about bikes in the parking lot while gearing up. So normally at Beech, they run the ski lift, but with it getting completely overhauled this summer, we piled into one of 3 shuttles that kept us up on the mountain all day. This being my first time doing straight up downhill, I had a few things to learn, including how to rack the bike and how to get my full face helmet on and off. With everyone in the shuttle, up the mountain we went, and it took about 12 minutes to get to the top. Those first few drops, rock ledges, and quick descents were terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Add to that a heavy rainfall the day before, and we were starting off on some really greasy terrain. Yes! Mr. Bermy Cinders showed us how slippery fresh mud can be. A nice one. That first run was pretty tentative, and I had to walk down a few sections to A, scout the trail, and B, confirm I wasn't going to widow my spouse and orphan my children. We rolled down the Burmese Python Trail, which was stacked full of big berm after big berm. It was freaking fun. And here comes Gnarl rolling in, and yes, that's him saying, I just went over the handlebars. With each run, our confidence grew, and the choice curse words diminished as we gained some degree of familiarity with the trails and all the features. That's not to say we knew what we were doing, quite far from it.
Yes! Yeah, you got that, Todd. Ooh, slippery.
As you can see here, Gnarl rolled this rock feature and managed to bend his rotor.
We're getting there.
Bermy Cinders here almost ripped his toe off, escaping with only losing about half a big toenail.
Right. Yeah, you see his bloody? Yeah. God damn. You gotta trim those suckers.
I managed to spill it to myself and a handful of close calls. But if you do something enough, you're either really gonna hurt yourself or you'll eventually get it.
Yay! I made it!
One of the things we enjoyed most about Beech Mountain was the mountaintop entertainment and refreshments. As we mentioned, we take our carb loading pretty seriously. And nothing says, I'm a grown-up, like having a beer and then gathering together at the starting line to bomb down a mountain one more time. But yeah, we were starting to get the hang of things. It was fun. A lot of fun. And if we couldn't get any more of a trite expression in here, there's the what goes up must come down. But here at the bike park, what goes down must go back up. And that shuttle ride, that eventually starts to wear on you. But then you got people like Burmy who are like, you know what, let's go try the Black Diamond route. Oh, brother, that one was difficult.
This is gnarly. Holy fuck. Oh!
And what makes the bike park fun is things smooth out, and then you almost hurt yourself. And you know what? Then they get pretty darn crazy again, and you're back bombing huge boulders and cliffs and drop-offs and things that look really, really steep in person, but then on your camera afterwards, don't look that difficult at all.
Oh, you didn't hit that? I'm gonna hit it though. Oh, so close.
Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm never gonna hit that.
Nice.
And neither was Burmy. The farther down the mountain you get, the more chance you have really to stretch your legs and catch that pretty wicked sick 2 feet of air. As you know, all good mountain biking days end with a frosty beverage and some kind of meaty snack, plus recounting the day's fortunes. That's it, y'all.